We got the vibe, fun and friendly all the time. Draft and play and feel the rise. Magic moments in our eyes.
Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic here, back doing a best of one Aetherdrift draft. All right, we got Basri, Tomorrow's Champion, as a rare, which is a good card. 1-drop 2/1, it can exert and make 1/1 lifelink cats, and then you can give your cats hexproof and indestructible until end of turn if you cycle it. Lifecraft Engine, 3 mana, 4/4, choose a creature type, vehicle creatures you control the chosen creature type in addition to the other creature types. Each creature you control the chosen type other than this vehicle will get +1/+1. That's pretty good too. I could see taking this. It's also colorless. I kind of like it. Although there's Lightning Strike in here, which is pretty excellent removal. I could see taking the Lightning Strike too. Although I guess I'm supposed to avoid red and white. Is that right? I would probably take Lightning Strike over Basri anyway. I'm going to go with the Lightning Strike. You know what? I don't care. I like it. Lifecraft Engine's good too and colorless, but I'd rather have a good removal. And Broadside Barrage, maybe we could actually make the blue-red deck, potentially. This is a great card. Synergizes with all the cycling shenanigans stuff too. Guidelight Pathmaker, I was really impressed with this card. You can basically dig up an artifact creature to crew it. And you have a 6 mana, 6/5 Vigilance with upside. Risen Necro Regent is a great card too. 5 mana, 5/4, spitting out zombies. I'm going to take the Barrage and hope that we can put it together. And if not, okay. Okay. So there's Memory Guardian, which is quite good. I'm trying to think of all the red artifacts. I mean, there's a lot of white artifacts. This has got to be primarily for, yeah, the affinity deck is white-blue. This is a very good card regardless, though, because there's a lot of artifact cards. Could take Sky Crash. It has kind of double synergy in that it has cycling, which is obviously good for blue. Excuse me, blue-red, but also can just destroy an artifact. And then there's Howler's Heavy, which is a creature in addition to being able to cycle and be a combat trick. Those are both excellent too. But flyers are really good. I'm going to take Memory Guardian. I like this card. I mean, you have one artifact and it's a 4 mana 3/4 flyer. That's pretty good. And then anything on top of that is just gravy. So Voyage Home, another good affinity card. But there is a Bounce Off here, which is a good 1-drop tempo card. Buy you some time. Especially if they spin the creature. If they like tap a creature to crew a vehicle and then you bounce it, it's nice. Otherwise, there's Clamorous Ironclad, which has cycling. But I could see just taking the Bounce Off for now. Just getting a nice, cheap bounce card. So Surveyor is in here. The Catalyzer's in here. Compactor. Compactor probably makes the most sense in that it's removal. It's going to work well for Guardian. It can deal with anything. You know, it's a little clunky, but that's okay. I like that it can deal with anything at a premium. And Surveyor and Catalyzer are kind of whatever anyway. I think this Embalmed Ascendant is a good card. And Collision Course is certainly playable, and so is Omnivore, but yeah, let's take the Compactor for now. Well, I'm getting a lot of removal here, that's for sure. So you can get a 4 or 5 costing artifact. That's pretty good value. We might want to take the Transit Mage over the Blowout. We already have Memory Guardian. We can find, potentially could find more now that I've taken it. Roadside Blowout's a great card too, though. Bounce Draw. And Buccaneer I've been impressed with, but I'm just going to take the free value for now. This, you know, I guess from what I've read, is called a slower format, but ooh, another Broadside Barrage. Don't mind if I do. We're getting all the removal. This Fang Druid Summoner's fantastic card. Really good value on that. But since it's a slower format, stuff like Transit Mage just gets a lot better. Stall Out, surprisingly good too, but we're taking Barrage. Like I said, upside with all of the payoff cycler cards. All right, so now it's Stall Out versus Burner Rocket. Burner Rocket is good with Memory Guardian, but yeah, it's a tough one. I think I'm going to take the Stall Out. I'm going to hope we can find some cycle value stuff. It would be nice. All right, could take the Walking Sarcophagus here, over Pedal to the Metal. We already have a lot of removal, so I don't know if we need the trick. And Sarcophagus, get a Start Your Engine, make Memory Guardian cheaper. Don't think it's a particularly good card, but it's an early blocker, at least. So we could take Hasty Land, or we can take Catalyzer. Probably want the Catalyzer since it can at least attack. Although, like I said, I'm not 100% sure we're red yet. I kind of want to be with 2 Broadside Barrage. So that Broadside Barrage is quite good, but this also starts your engines, I guess, too. So that's pretty good. I'm going to take the Sky Crash. Getting that pick 11 is actually kind of nice. Very playable card with cycling. So we already have a very good start to the cycle deck. We have the enablers. We just need some payoffs here. All right, another enabler. I'm going to take it over the Blockbuster, which is I haven't been too impressed with, but Ironclad, another artifact that we can actually find with Transit Mage, no less. Nice. I'll take the Backwater, I guess, in case there's a Black Splash I want to magically do. Last pick playable green card is kind of surprising. We are quite a ways away from making that happen, though. Sundial, a lot of good things that are not in our colors. Here, we might just take the Sloop. Oh, the Gearseeker Serpent is pretty good, too. But it's quite a bit more expensive. I haven't played with the boosted Sloop yet, but, you know, how many creatures do we even have? 4? Yeah, we're going to need more than that. Loot, the really strong thing about boosted Sloop is you get that effect on all your creatures regardless of whether it's crewed or not, so I do kind of want to take that. All of these vehicles that have like static effects are quite good. You know, static effects, whether they're crewed or not. I do want the Gearseeker Serpent too. I think that's good, but I'll take the Sloop. We're going to have to find some creatures or we might be in trouble. Diversion Unit, there's a great one. Take it over Tyrox easily, and Specialist and Surveyor. So it's an artifact, makes Memory Guardian cheaper. You can counter spells with it. It's flying. It's efficient. Great card. Easy pick. Maybe we'll get the Tyrox back. Camera Launcher would be good too. See if we get that back. Well, I got a chance to play Samet in that last draft, and I gotta tell you, I was very impressed. Fantastic card. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to get that, because that seems pretty challenging. Outpace Oblivion's a great card, though. Get some good removal there. Maybe get the Ironclad back again. We're gonna need some actual creatures in order to crew. So, Roadside Blowout. There's Diver, which does crew, and we do have a decent vehicle count now, though, don't we? Just 2, I guess. All right, we'll take the Blowout. I'm already getting to the point where I have like enough removal almost. We're pretty close to more than enough removal, but this is so much better than Diver. It's, you know, it's arguable we might want the Thopterist, just get the 2 bodies in one, but this card is very good. I think certainly in a vacuum Blowout's better than Thopterist, but Thopterist right now might arguably be better. Another Diversion Unit, what a gift. This Gunner is fantastic too. I really like this card. Really like that. And there's Bounce Off here too, but I'm just going to go with the cheap flyer. When in doubt, take the cheaper thing. All things considered, usually look at rarity and cost. This is just a great card. Countering instants and sorceries as like a random bonus upside is quite nice. So we could take the Hull Drifter here. But we finally got the Artillerist, which is what this deck is all about. Remember, this is whenever you discard 1 or more cards. So it works with Broadside Barrage. It's going to work with all our cyclers. This is what we were waiting for. Time to take it. Here we go. Another one. What a gift. All right. This deck might actually happen, folks. So now We've got Great Plan. I'm loving it. Velocitar. I mean, we don't have mounts, but we have vehicles, so it could do it. Otherwise, another catalyzer. But I'm okay. We have quite a bit of early game. I'm okay getting another mid-game card here. So Diver versus Blockbuster. They're both not great. Diver, I'm just gonna give the slight edge to because it's 1 mana, and it can crew things. All right, I'll take the Specialist. I don't particularly like it, but just take it in case. So looking good. I think we have a decent chance to wield another Ironclad. That would be nice for our artillerist. Well, good news. We got the Ironclad back. And Ironclad actually makes Dynamite Diver quite a bit better because our 1-drop can crew our 4 mana, 6 power menace creature. So that's pretty good. And then obviously the cycling is gravy with double artillerist. Randomly can win the game with that. All right, we'll take another Dynamite Diver. Honestly, I like it more than Walking Sarcophagus for this deck now. Thrill Seeker on the splash is not going to happen. We just don't need to splash. Sarcophagus just has the bonus of, making Memory Guardian cheaper, but I'll take the loot land. I don't know if we'll play it, or need it, but it's there, just in case. Okay, pack 3, another artillerist, yeah. Strike Elite, 2 mana, 3/3 reach. Oh wow, that's cool. And also a removal spell. It's efficient. Ranged Refueler. Yeah, this is good. We don't have that much exhaust though, so I'm still thinking probably the artillerist. We just go hog wild on these artillerists and see if we can cycle people to death. I've been wanting to make this deck for a while, so I'm kind of happy to see all the artillerists. Oh yeah, how did I forget that Boosted Sloop has total synergy with artillerists too? That's really nice. Every time you attack, you loot and discard and all that. That's cool. So probably not splashing black. I don't know if we need the Raceway if we're not going to go too speed heavy. Pretty light on creatures at the moment, but might be okay too with all the cycling. We'll see about that. Wow, another diversion unit. That's awesome. I'll take as many as they're offering. And then there's Clamorous, Ironclad. We can dump this Sarcophagus now. With all these diversion units, we've got more than enough 2-drop artifacts for our Memory Guardian. Yeah, if we get that Ironclad back, that's a nice gift. 3 diversion units is quite good. There's a fair amount of reach in this format, but not enough where I'm worried about it. So 13 creatures, like I said, is light, but we have to make some cuts. This Spike Spitter is a great card, though. That is good. There's Trip Up as well for more cycling. Gilded Goda. Spike Spitter upside is quite high. I think I'm going to take that despite there being a cycling card here and us having 3 artillerists. Like I said, we have other ways to draw discard. We've got the sloop and the barrages and stuff, so Spike Spitter, just the card advantage you get from that and it having reach is quite nice. Uncommon for a reason. We can get rid of the Specialist. I kind of want to get rid of the Catalyzer too. Maybe the Velocitar can go. It is pretty awesome with the Ironclad. +2, +0. 8 power Trample Menace is pretty good. Another Transit Mage is actually a big gift here. Because we just at this point have Memory Guardian and 2 Ironclads and potentially 3. So I feel like we're often going to be able to find something with Transit Mage. I'm going to take it over another Trip Up. Could see potentially cutting Scrap Compactor. Even though it's an artifact for a Memory Guardian, I'm less worried about that now. Removal's looking pretty good. Obviously don't want to cut any cyclers. All right, we'll just take a Reef Roads. I mean, we already are looking to make cuts, even though Thopterus would make this deck. So, Reef Roads is just like a free, land spell in the deck, basically. I mean, granted, we don't have a lot of mount. I don't think we have any mounts, and we only have 3 vehicles, so often going to be a tap land. I guess that is a cost, but probably worth it. Oh, this is yeah, this is a cool card. I don't know if we want it though. Yeah, I probably want the optimizer. I think this might make the most sense. How many artifacts do I have? We do have 8 artifacts, so yeah, this is like the birthing pod. I mean, technically there are things we can get off of it, but I'm just gonna take the optimizer just for random ramp. What's nice is turn 2 optimizer lets you do a turn 3 memory guardian. Yeah, that is good. All right, another transit mage. Is 3 too many? Probably not. 3 red for count on luck. I mean, that's not bad either. But 3 red could be a little challenging. I'm gonna take yet another transit mage. This might be wrong, but I feel like we're pretty much always gonna be able to find something off that. Easy trip up here with the cycling too. That's nice. So cycling count's gonna be up there, which means we probably cut non-cyclers. We'll take a surveyor. It's got flying. I don't know if we need it, but we'll see. More than enough creatures and removal. Might be off the dynamite divers now. It's nice to have 1-drops. Got the ironclad back. Like I said, a gift for us. Very good. Got the trip up back. So we got everything back that we possibly could have asked for. We have the 3 artillerists. We didn't get any of the other blue and red payoffs, but artillerists, 3 of them is probably enough for this deck to do what it needs to do. We ended up getting 3 trip ups, so that's cool. We can slightly lower our creature. We can have a lower creature count pretty comfortably, in my opinion, with all this cycling. But we do need to find, you know, actual cards to cut here. So I think 17 creatures, but like I said, we can run less. These are like cyclers. These are cyclers. Technically, these are cyclers, but you're in rough shape if you're cycling them. So we gotta find some cuts here. All the cyclers. Catalyzer's kind of whatever. It's called a catalyzer, but it's not a cat. They made a mistake there, especially in a format that has cats. Could cut the optimizer. I mean, optimizer's really not doing that much here. It is ramping into a turn 3 ironclad, I guess. Yeah. That's something. I mean, extra mana is nice. Yes, someone told me I need to type TCR, and then it'll separate my creatures from non-creatures. It did it up here, but it didn't do it down here. Maybe there's another button I need to do. I might have to do it the old-fashioned way until I can figure that out. A lot of good removal in here. A lot of good removal. And like I said, I really don't want to... prefer to not cut cyclers because we have the artillerists. Which I think is a pretty good rationale if I do say so myself. We might cut the dynamite divers. I think compactor can go. Yeah, we don't need compactor. I'm going to try and set aside all the cyclers. And these count as cyclers too, obviously, but I would never cut them. Could it actually be the bounce off that I cut? You know, there's a chance. I don't think bounce off is necessarily better than blowout. Maybe it depends on the deck you're playing, but I probably cut the bounce off. And then I guess I'm kind of at a loss to what to cut here. I'd probably cut the divers, I guess. And I'm already at 14 creatures at that point. Might cut the Velocitar. Jeez. I still have to make 4 cuts. There's so many cyclers I want to play. Because these are all cyclers too. Look at our cycler count. Yeah, 10 cyclers? I actually thought we had more than that, but 11. I count the sloop. That is technically, it doesn't have cycling, but for the purposes of artillerist, it has cycling. How in the world do I make 4 cuts? I don't know. Might have to cut the blowout too. Jeez, I really don't want to. But like I said, I want to. These cyclers are gonna be game changing here. So probably cut the blowout, and then we may actually have to cut 3 cyclers. Unfortunately, what's my creature count? 13. I probably should not cut. I can't, in good conscience, cut another cycler. I don't think, or cut another creature, I should say. I could cut the Surveyor, but then I'm down to 12 creatures. That is pretty creature light. I mean, I could. I don't really need it. What am I doing with speed in this deck anyway? Not really anything. Ironclads are basically just like cycle fodder in this deck, because now I don't even have like the 3 power creatures to fuel it with. But if I were to cut 2 more, I guess it's 2 trip ups, and that way I still have a bunch of targets for 3 transit mages. That's pretty fascinating. This deck is, I'm gonna say fascinating, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it. I haven't had a lot of confidence in any deck in this format though, so that's not saying that much. I mean, our removal is sweet. I'll give us that. But yeah, we don't have like any busted rares by any stretch. The only thing this deck has going for it is a cool artillerist like plan, but can we survive long enough to get to it? We shall find out. I can counter a lot of non-creature spells, I guess. No, instant sorceries, not even non-creature. So, all right, let's look at our colors here. Pretty even split of red and white. So 8/8 makes sense. Do we want the Raceway? We have no need for this, right? It lets us loot. Actually, yeah, the looting for artillerist does make sense. So we'll keep that. And it's not like we're super color intensive. No double color spells and just a couple multicolor spells. So double pip, I mean like double red or double blue. All right, well, this is it. We'll see what we can do with it. First time trying to rock and roll with the cycle deck. All right, we'll see you in round 1. We're on the play with this, but I think I'm going to keep basically because of Ironclad, because I can cycle it and find our blue mana, hopefully. And I've got 2 others. Although I've only got 2 things our transit mages can find now. That's a little worrisome. Uh-oh. Now I've only got 1. I'm going to have some dead transit mages. Uh-oh. So we've already got a dead transit mage, because I've only got 1 target left I can find. It's a little suboptimal. Oh, geez. What's this guy do? That's nice. Non-artifact. I guess we'll just play the Spike Spitter here. if I draw a blue mana, I feel like I'm looking a little better. All right, no play. I guess that's good. Hey, Lightning Strike. That's good too. So if I cast spells on their turn, I might just want to kind of want to kill this. Kind of want to kill both their dudes. Is that wrong? I need to just play spells. I'm a little mana starved at the moment. Guess I can attack here. Okay. I have Broadside Barrage, but I'm going to have to find it. Do I kill the sarcophagus or do I dig for a blue mana? I feel like I probably dig. Well, all right. Could not find that blue mana, huh? This hand turned out to be a disaster. I dug 17 cards deep and couldn't find one blue source, huh? Jeez. Rough one. We're definitely dead. I just have to crew the bike. All right, see you for the next one. All right, no blue mana again, but I am going to keep. I mean, we have the Artillerist, so I don't think I want to cycle right away, though. All right. I don't necessarily need to Sky Crash that. But, I guess it gets his engines up. I am playing the Artillerist next turn, though, so I think I'll just take 2. Okay. All right. That's gonna enter tapped, huh? Well, we can start cycling these, see if we find a blue mana. I'll probably leave up the Sky Crash now. All right. Let's do this one. I don't have anything I can find. I ended up, man, these transit mages have been real punishing. Oh my god. At all 4 in my hand. What a bummer. This has been 2 games in a row now that have been me starving for blue mana and having all of my transit mage targets in my hand. Oh, I was supposed to cycle that on. My turn. I think I was so sapped by my transit mage missing with 4 targets that I, that I like spaced out. Oh, there's the blue mana. All right. Play a full cost Memory Guardian. Or I could do Transit Mage that misses again, plus a diversion unit. You just have a casual 6/6. Probably get a couple bodies out there, I guess. Man, Transit Mage would sure work a whole lot better if you could actually, you know, use its ability. Yeah, this deck has been nothing but embarrassing so far. No blue mana game 1. Game 2, no targets for Transit Mage on turn like 4 after just struggling to get a blue mana. Can't even get an untapped blue mana. This has been just a disaster. An unmitigated disaster. Don't even have enough power on board to block and kill Boomobile. Let's see here. So I play land, I can do boosted sloop plus guardian. So they'll be able to inflate that. Let's see, this gets double strike. Second hit for 6. Probably have to block that. And double block this. And I think we're dead. Yeah. All right, see you for the next one. Oh my god, both colors. Nice. Once again, have 2 of my 4 targets in hand. Why can't I just have 3 transit mages in hand? Why do I have to have all my targets in hand? that I could possibly find. Oh, well, they miss. It's pretty nice. All right. Well, didn't really trade too much for that, so that's good. Easy block. All right. Guess might as well play it. So next turn we even can make a pilot, crew ironclad plus attack with memory guardian. That's pretty good. And we have stall out for big 9/7s. They can find our other ironclad too. It's nice. All right, so let's go ahead and make this. And we'll crew this. And we'll stall that out. Get in. Unfortunately, too short to do Transit Mage plus player other ironclad. Still miss, which is good. But they do have actual blockers for ironclad now. Oh, outpace Oblivion, huh? Let's see. Well, this starts my engine too, so that'll be good. I guess, yeah, probably this. Oh, that's kind of fine, I guess. We don't have max speed yet either. And they don't have any reach, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and just get in for 3 here. Oh, they're at 2 life? I guess I was supposed to just kill them. It's alright. Can't believe we won this game. I don't think anybody can. You guys can't believe it. My opponent can't believe it. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, both colors. Actual spells I can cast. Looks good. Hmm. Alright, we'll take 2. Kill this. Alright, good draw there. Hey, that's nice. Missing their land drops, which is good news for us. So, yeah, I guess we could cycle. I don't know which one I like more, but we'll cycle this one, I guess. I mean, I could do boosted sloop here. And then maybe I get in for 3. Or I can only get in for 1 and then get back for 2. Yeah. I mean, best use of mana is this. It's just I kind of want to draw. I'll land this turn. I guess I could still play the boosted sloop and attack, and it's technically 2. Alright, I'm going to do that. Basically, I'm doing this because I want the loot effect. What do I get rid of here? It's probably one of the cyclers. It's probably the stall out, I'm guessing. And like I said, I'm just trying to draw that 4th land. Sure. It's fine. All right. It's still missing land drop, which is kind of a bummer. And cast it in your graveyard. Guess I can do the optimizer and activate this sloop. So I can attack for 3 and loot again. And the only reason I'd cast the optimizer is because I'm mana starved, basically. I think that makes sense. There's our land, so now we'll probably ditch the trip up, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then I could play the diversion unit. And then at least I'm on Spike Spitter at that point. And I can kill the Beast Rider too. All right. So we can barrage the Beast Rider and attack with the sloop and the diversion unit. Or I could just play the Spike Spitter to get the start your engines going. But no, I think I'm gonna just kill this guy. I want to keep both the other cards, so we'll do that. I think I will activate the sloop, however. I mean, I guess I could keep it back, just get in with the diversion unit. That probably makes more sense. So, I'll probably get rid of the Ironclad. And I even have a counter spell up, which is kind of nice. I have to remember that, but I do. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. So, play the Spike Spitter. Reach. Can activate the Sloop. Activate an ability. That's cool. I can actually activate Diversion Unit with Optimizer. It's pretty sweet, actually. So maybe I just get in with Diversion Unit again. And I can get rid of the island if I so desire. And just get rid of a mountain instead. And then I'll just play an island and pass. And that way I can counter removal for Spike Spitter. Irrelevant. All right. Another diversion unit, nice. So I can play another diversion unit in case they have a trick that I want to counter. Well, I can counter it anyway, huh? And I have broadside barrage, yeah. So let's just get in with the diversion unit. Jeez. I'd rather have 2 removals or the diversion unit. I think I want the diversion unit. Man, that's tough. I don't love that. Another one, huh? Well, let's get in for all these here. Transit Mage has targets, so I guess we ditch the diversion unit. So, and then they take 7. I'm kind of okay with that. Close. No cigar on that yet. All right, I have the barrage for that, so I'm not really concerned. I'll take it. Otherwise, they can cast the thing. So, all right, let's do the barrage here. And probably ditch the land, I guess. Could ditch the Transit Mage. How many targets do I have left? Could find another Ironclad, though. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's just ditch the land then. And then we'll get in with these little dudes. Actually, not that one. Just these. Because then I can cast the Guardian. Can't. counter spells anymore, but that's all right. I have max speed for Spike Spitter now too, which is quite nice. All right. And they don't have any reach, so flyers are going to kill them. Got there. Hey, actually getting wins with this deck. All right, we'll see for the next one. I think I'm gonna try and make some swaps here. I think I'm gonna swap the stall out for a roadside blowout because I think it's just so much better. That extra card, regardless of the cycling. It's even an argument to do the bounce off over our other trip up. So we lose a lot of our actual cycling value, but since we have the sloop, we already have the artillerist kind of built-in synergy, sort of, and the raceway and the barrages, so might as well just try and survive longer. Honestly, running 3 transit mages is probably a mistake too, since we've run into that problem twice now, but I am going to just go ahead and keep this like it is and run it back. Well, yeah, no blue mana again. Blue is really struggling to find blue, aren't we? But I'm not going to mull this hand because I have Outpaced Oblivion. But yeah, this is a hand that once again requires us to draw some blue mana. I'd prefer to not use an Outpaced Oblivion on a 1/1. Oh, man. Hey, there we go. I can pay. No, let's just do the Transit Mage. That's fine. And we'll grab one of our 3 Ironclads. Oh, could be worse. Jeez. 6 mana. I guess Ironclad plus Diversion Unit. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Can't even crew my Ironclad with the current board, but this Memory Guardian should allow for that. Seems pretty incredibly strong. Let's see. I guess I'll take 7. I don't even have a bounce effect for that, do I? Incredible. Okay. Well, let's start with this, I guess. Oof. Ugh. Oof. Woof. This might be the most I've struggled with any deck. I don't think I've had, I mean, granted, the archetype I decided to play is pretty, you know, dicey at best. That's the mildest way to put it. This is a dicey at best deck. But, man, I have really, really struggled. So I can't even cast spells on their turn. Wow, that's a tough one. So I guess we go Guardian. Yeah, I think this is the best. We go Guardian. We do Ironclad. We get in for 6. Make him spin out or whatever. I presume spin out. No? All right. No. I guess that's good for us. And then bounces. I don't have enough removal here. All right. Maybe we attack first. Oh, if I'm wanting to attack first, then I need to play both my creatures here. And I guess I could play the... No, I guess... Yeah, I kind of need to do it like this. Yes, do I die to a pump spell, but I'm out of bounce, so I gotta do it. Sure. Probably should just cycle this now. Oh, all right. I'm gonna take 7. Well, no, then I can't kill them to outpace Oblivion, so we'll block. No play. Well, that's cool. Guess I can kill that technically now. So 3, 5, 7. We probably just attack. Wow. That was a ridiculous victory. Shocking that we won that. This has been a what a weird draft. Weird deck performance, weird matchups. That's what Magic's all about, right? Somehow we got 3 victories with this deck that just got crushed in its first 2 games. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, good hand. Finally have our artillerists that we built this entire deck around. We have both colors. We got removal. All right, that's fine with me. That's certainly not the difference between us winning and losing, I don't think. I would like to hit a land next turn, but I probably still just set up my artillerist when I can. Land drop there's nice, so we'll do artillerist. And we're going to cycle the Ironclad, I believe. Oh. Okay. I'm going to block the Surveyor if they have removal, whatever. I'm not going to give them a free start your engine. All right. They did indeed have what they needed. So, So I can get an untapped. I think we just do Transit Mage, which is a little suboptimum, but at least I can find my Memory Guardian. I'll have to do this and pass. And next turn I could go Optimizer, potentially Optimizer into Guardian. Yeah, it's pretty strong as it turns out. Oh, putting all the eggs in one basket, huh? Interesting. All right. So, you Optimizer now. They're tapped out. We probably just kill the Surveyor. And ditch one of these. And we'll get in. Man, I could double block it. Yeah, it might actually be better. I guess they can crew instead. Alright, I'll get in for 2. Great card. Oh, now they can get in with both. Yeah, that's a good reason to stay back, I guess. Alright, so options now. Do the Guardian plus Lightning Strike. That's probably the best. No, 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 no. I got by that once too. Not pretty. All right, so we'll do Transit Mage. Wait, how many Ironclads do I have left? Oh, that's my last one. So I'm once again out of targets on that. That's okay. I guess I can do both. This plus Ironclad with the Optimizer? Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I can look anyway, but yeah, we missed. And then we'll play the Ironclad here. And we'll pass. Well, they've got the Thunderhead Gunner going. That's pretty good. I guess I can get in with my Ironclad, which is also good. Oh. Oh, I see. All right. I think we'll activate this with these two. And get in for 6. And then we can double block their Ironclad if they attack. Let's see. Double block to kill both my guys. But I probably need to get rid of the Menace, dude. Yeah, I probably should have attacked with Ironclad. With the pilot. Yeah, that would have made more sense, I think. Not that my blocks are great here, but I think that would have been a more optimized play. I mean, it's okay. I can still attack here. But Yeah. Okay. Hmm. 5/3 indestructible haste, huh? Well, it's pretty strong when you have max speed. All right. Well, we shockingly got 3 victories with this deck. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. We did not deserve 3 wins with this deck. This deck turned out to be an absolute disaster. I hated every game I won and lost with it. Absolute disaster of a deck. Never really went off with Artillerist once. Didn't get any of the other cycling synergies that I think we ultimately really needed. Transit Mage turned out to be terrible. Every time I saw it, I had... I did at least, find stuff with it eventually, but just absolutely shocking that this deck got any victories whatsoever. Just absolutely shocking. Embarrassing for the people that lost against this deck. Just absolutely embarrassing. What does this do again? Just makes it so stuff can't get blocked. Man, that's good. God, I can't believe we got 3 victories with this deck. That is so shocking. It's like you can just put any combination of cards together and get wins in this format. It's kind of what it feels like. Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. Alrighty. Ended up going 3-3. I think the best performance this deck possibly could have gotten. Let us do our pack one pick ones. And never go for the cycling deck again. Learn my lesson. No, I might still do it someday. What would I pack one pick one here? Maybe give the Lifecraft Engine a chance. I don't know how often I get the creature types. Consistent creature types. Otherwise, Plow Through is good too. Blow up a vehicle or make a fight. I mean, that's good. Flood the engines, strong removal, bounce off, buy some time. A lot of removal in here. I maybe just try the rare. I don't love it, but I give it a chance. Maybe pack one, pick one. You can find the right creature types for it. This card's ridiculous. I lost against this card, and it's just absurdly strong. So I would first pick that. And yeah, Sundial, Dawn Tyrant, or Synergist are good too. And last pack. Summoner versus Lightning Strike are probably the only two picks. I guess I go Lightning Strike. I still like it. No, everybody probably just take the Summoner. That might be the smarter one, since it can dig stuff up and and green's so strong, all that nonsense. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.